can Georgia possibly confuse him today? It's a first down handoff and right into the teeth of that Bulldogs
defensive lineman.
Fake it to Anderson. Mayfield rolls out, puts it over the middle, and the catch is made by Dimitri Flowers, the H-back. With
Baker Mayfield can really crank it up.
As they make a first down, expect tempo. Play action across the middle. Flowers again, rumbling into Georgia territory.
Job of being on front of that with the play action pass.
Playing at warp speed. First down, another throw across the middle, and that's Mark Andrews, the tight end, who makes
it down in this area.
It's Anderson in the flat. And Rodney Anderson knocked down after it.
In this area.
2nd and 8. Play action, flip to the end zone, touchdown!
Watch out, he doesn't reroute him to the right. Nobody puts his hands on Brown. Nothing at all to slow him down. The corner, Baker.
Before in the Sooners' opening drive. They're slinging out of the backfield. And this is the very fleet Marquise Brown. 2nd and short. Rodney Anderson had to dodge a tackler in the backfield, and those
are stout up front.
3 backs in the backfield, and now Baker with his first downfield shot looped it over the head of his receiver. 2nd and 10. Baker just turns and looks at Anderson. There was some kind of deception there. Anderson off and running, a stiff arm into Georgia territory, and Rodney Anderson rumbles down in the red zone.
Funky start. Watch the block by the big fella Brown. He takes out one guy, he takes out another guy, and I'll tell you, Rodney Anderson is just slippery at 220 pounds.
He got 45 yards. He's got it again. Makes a cut. Barrels down inside the 10.
So he can do to try to get them off balance.
Playing at warp speed. Anderson again barrels into the end zone. First down throw. Anderson well guarded out of the flat, and he is going to be dropped for a 3.
And then tackling in the open field.
Option pitch. Jeff Badette, a graduate transfer from Kentucky, who's very. Mayfield looks left, delivers a strike, and that's Brown beating man coverage out near midfield. Tom. Baker begins the second quarter with play action, and it's Andrews the tight end. A tough matchup for Lorenzo. 83 yards and a touchdown. Dogs crowd the line. This is Anderson. He breaks free. Rodney Anderson in the clear, headed for the end zone. Mayfield looks downfield. Now fires over the middle. Andrews, the tight end, goes up and makes a looping catch into Georgia territory.
Eyes of Baker Mayfield. Moves the linebacker right here. See his eyes looking to the left, moves the linebacker, and it goes right over top of Reggie Carter. I'm telling you, Baker Mayfield.
Left side for Anderson. Was joining Anderson in the backfield. Now he motions out. And Baker gives it off to Rodney, who bounces it to the edge. And is wrestled down physically just inside the game. As is Andrews in the backfield along with Flowers, and Baker Mayfield keeps it. Quarterback keeper around the right end. Terrific.
Seal the edge, fake in here, and then you get him to the outside. This defense is so worried about the running backs. Scouting report tells.
Play action. Mayfield still got it. Takes a shot over the middle. Jump ball incomplete. Forced to the
top on the left there in the slot.
Mayfield looked that way. Now fires in the seam off the hands of the. And now they motion Brown. Fake it to him. Flip it short. Badette in traffic. It's Lamb. Check it down to the 15-yard line.
Here, but watch the linemen get downfield. They allow him to come through. Looks like Baker's in trouble. Then he dumps it down, senses it, and then.
3rd and 10. Haven't seen Roquan Smith make a real impact play yet. And they hand it off to Sermon. Back in the red zone one more time. Mayfield across the middle. In traffic. This time the catch is made. Mayfield traps. Sack for the first time.
They get upfield against the athletic and mobile Baker Mayfield, but collapse the pocket, which means the
field goal for Oklahoma in their 4 possessions. Anderson back in the game, cuts it back. Another strong game, dragging people.
Already 3 touchdowns in the first 4 drives.
2nd and 3. Mayfield, all kinds of time rolling, trying to create something on the fly, and that escape.
The assist. This is called plaster. Plaster means you have to stay on your receiver. Look in the background. Look at the receivers. Look at the defense staying with those all the team.
This time all day to throw. Delivers over the middle. Catch made by Brown. Doesn't have. Sermon's in the game, and he's got the football, and he's got a crease. The freshman off and running. Gets a downfield block, barrels ahead, a physical fit.
Rodney Anderson goes in motion and leaves Sermon back there. Look at the 2 linemen up front. This is the counter play that Oklahoma runs all the time.
Rodney Anderson. He's back in there now to the right. He's the football, and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers to the right on 2nd and 9. Mayfield instead looks to the left and now scrambles across the middle, overshot. Play clock winding down in this 3rd and 9 play. It's a screen. Brown in the clear. The sprinter cuts back. Hollywood Brown slips down inside the finner.
Yeah, it's kind of a mesh route. Watch the 2 receivers crossing each other underneath. More room to run.
Playing fast after the big play. Lamb, after making the block, makes the catch and is bumped. 2nd and 4. Anderson slips a tackle, fights through, and is going to be wrestled down right near the down. It's a sneak, and Mayfield does move the sticks. It's Flowers in the backfield. Penetration, and the Dogs come up with a huge. Cadet comes in motion. Pop pass. Can he get the edge? No, he is driven back. That's Smith behind.
This hit right here. They use it as a decoy. Murray and Baker go to the left, but right there, what a...
It's a reverse. Lamb throws it to the quarterback, and Mayfield catches a touch. That's Anderson. Cuts it back. Muscles. Mayfield rolling out. Got some space where he's chased and not getting single coverage to the left of the quarterback. Mayfield's looking to the right. Gets it out. And Brown is going to be knocked down just short. Tommy's facing some noise. The Georgia faithful are at that end of the stadium. And there's a first-down handoff. This is feeling a little bit of
Baker Mayfield right now.
2nd down, gets pressure, flips it off near side. Lamb is going to be knocked. Anderson in the backfield. Dogs press it up close. And Mayfield, instant pressure. Did he escape? No! Sack back at the 15. His end zone and shotgun. And the diamond formation again. A high snap is collected. And muscling ahead for a couple of yards. Mayfield harassed in the end zone, escapes and scrambles. First time we've really seen end zone. A flea flicker. Sermon to Mayfield, who lobs it to Andrews, but over.
Mark Andrews is right here. Watch how he just sneaks back there, trying to catch him. Maybe bite.
2nd and 10. Play action. Mayfield steps up, escapes a punt fake, but Roquan couldn't get him to the ground. We talked about this. Play clock at 2. You get it off. Handoff on 3rd and long. Anderson in the clear, 1st down, and much more. Finally dragged down. Mayfield again snaps it at 2. Has time, now running out of time, and he'll be dropped.
This is how you deal with an athletic quarterback that can scramble and create. Don't let him step up, and don't let him get outside. They're not necessarily...
Sacked by the Dogs. And 2nd and 18, pressure again. Back-to-back sack. What's Mayfield have on 3rd and 27? Well, a safe call. Anderson this time is going to be dragged down, and it's a different look. Option look. They get it to Brown on the edge. Dog. Mayfield has time. This time overshoots Andrews, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominic Sanders. And the veteran safety scampers down inside.
Well, you have a tendency to force things. Baker Mayfield here, the pressure on the outside there to the right is DeAndre Walker trying to make a play.
Lamb in motion. Reverse. Brown. Knocked down. Staying at home. And a Rose Bowl win for Illinois. Delayed handoff. Anderson cuts it back. Tough yardage to the 30. And this Sooner offensive line protects. Dogs bring the heat. Mayfield stands in, delivers. A flag comes down. Andrews makes the
struggle. Sacked 3 times, unable to really get anything going at all.
So got the ball, flips it off, and it's dropped.
Very many big plays tonight.
Mayfield takes a downfield shot. Deep ball. Catch made by...
For a big play for the Sooners.
At 36 yards, is that the play that can spark this offense? And now pump fake, and Mayfield takes off into the secondary. Weaving down into the red. Mayfield from the pocket. Still got it. Flips it to the end zone. Touchdown!
Made a play. Now see if Georgia can.
Anderson. They have not really contained the running back all day. He fights for extra. Option. Anderson. Trapped. And this time he cannot escape the clutch. This is Anderson in motion. They fake it to him. Now sidearm pitch to Brown. And Brown, who just scares you every time you got the foot.
Offensive line.
Clock running. Don't spend a timeout. Play action again. A short pitch on the sideline. Georgia showing pressure, creeping toward the line. It's a running play to Anderson, who breaks free. Rodney Anderson hurdles out across. From the pocket, Mayfield loops it downfield. It's incomplete. Olsen is the back. Anderson's got it. Cuts back. And is knocked down after a... Brown in motion. They pop it to him. Marquise Brown trying to get the edge. Is... Handoff. Smallwood. End around, doesn't get there. Anderson, the keeper. You make a good point. Is the strategy different in the 200 in this game? Brown in motion. They fake it to him. Mayfield under pressure has to scramble. Flips it downfield. To the right. Dogs jump off. It's a free play for Mayfield, who flings it to the end zone. Intercepted. The pass is picked off by DeAndre Baker, but Burdette in motion. Option. Murray, the quarterback, takes the pitch from the starting quarterback. They flip it short. Anderson hit behind the line as Roquan. Mayfield has time. Flips it short. Brown, a long way to go. Slips one tackle.